Hello, my name is Tomas. Today is the 9th of February. I'm going to travel for the first time to Indonesia, and we are going to visit wonderful places like Jakarta, Yogyakarta, and Maluku Island. Also, we will visit some local business that have the potential for cooperation in the economic sector between Portugal and Indonesia. All this trip was organized by the Embassy of Indonesia in Lisbon. I hope you like it. Come with me. When you travel to Indonesia, you need to submit the request for visa. You can do it online, e-visa or visa on arrival. Also, you have to fill up the form All Indonesia regarding health and custom declarations. If you do not fill it online, that you can do it 2 days before your travel, you can also fill it in the airport. You could easily find the QR codes to fill up your form.
After landing early in the morning at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, my journey didn't stop there. By midday I was already on my next flight, about an hour and 15 minutes to the beautiful city of Yogyakarta. During my stay here, I will be exploring the city together with an amazing team from Pacto, who will be guiding me through this adventure.
So we just arrived in Yogyakarta International Airport, such a welcoming arrival with typical song from the Javanese island, gamelan, so welcoming. I'm already enjoying the vibes of Java Island. So in this first day in Yogyakarta, we will do a city tour, visit the Water Castle, the Sultan Palace and Prambanan Temple, one of the biggest and more beautiful Hindu temples in the world. Our second day in Yogyakarta, we will be visiting Chandirejo village and Borobudur temple. Come with me in this amazing experience and adventure in Yogyakarta. Good morning. So today I'm going to start my day in Yogyakarta visiting the central market with the name Pasar Beringharjo. You can also see it in the Javanese alphabet under the Roman letters. So come with me visiting this big and important market for Yogyakarta.
Let me introduce you to someone special who is joining me on this journey. Mr. Imam from Pacto, my local tour guide, who will be showing me the best of Yogyakarta. We start with something truly special, batik. This beautiful traditional fabric, created using unique wax-resistant technique, is recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage of Indonesia. If you are looking for delicious, local souvenirs from Yogyakarta, this market is paradise. You will find so many small products made by local entrepreneurs, perfect gifts to take home. As we walk deeper into the market, there are stalls everywhere, selling handmade crafts, colorful bags, and even traditional clothing that reflect the rich culture of the region. And because Indonesia is famous for its incredible spices, it's impossible to miss the stalls filled with aromatic spices. These are the very ingredients that give Indonesian cuisine its unforgettable flavors.
Okay, so now we are in the special section for dry fish.
Okay.
We just finished with all kind of product about the craftsman, and now special section for the dry fish. Do you have like this in Portugal?
Yes, it's very typical in Portugal. We eat bacalhau, cod fish.
Yeah.
It's very typical. It's a salted fish that we fish in the North Atlantic,
Yeah.
and it's very important for the Portuguese habits and Portuguese culinary. So it's quite similar to what we can see here. Papa brought me, what is it?
Appam.
Appam.
Appam. We used to make this for special occasion. Soon we will have Ramadan. Before Ramadan, the local people in Java, they like to make this cake for the preparation of fasting month. Usually they are going into the cemetery of their family, but before that they make appam.
Appam.
They will give it into families and neighbors.
Appam.
Appam.
Pa. Appam is very good.
Appam. A-P-A-M.
So right now we are not riding, but having a lift in becak, typical way of transportation here in Yogyakarta. It's basically a front seat with a bicycle or a motorcycle in the back, and we have our rider. People everywhere with small stands selling food, selling drinks. The foods are all kind of different foods. Just some small stuff for a few bites or a full meal. You can find a lot of street food. It's my first day here in Yogyakarta and I'm quite impressed. It's so beautiful. People are so nice, they are always smiling. It's just the way that Indonesians are. So friendly. It's impossible to not like being in Indonesia. It's impossible to not enjoy being in Indonesia. Maybe it's difficult to hear me out now, but we just entered the Sultan Palace and I'm watching and listening, of course, to gamelan. Gamelan is like an orchestra, multiple types of instruments played together with multiple people, normally to accompany dancers, or in this case a show with dolls. Not a specific name, but yeah. We are inside Sultan Palace, and it's impressive. The sound of gamelan. It's beautiful, very calm, very relaxing sound. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, like I was saying before, the gamelan has it's typical from Java, and Java, in the ancient, they used to believe here in Java, in mountains, in oceans, as spirits, and nowadays it's a mainly Muslim island, but they still believe that they should provide to the gamelan, to the instrument, because that is the ancient roots, with offerings, even burning incense. So they keep the old traditions from ancient times because it's part of the culture. So we can say that in Java they keep the religion, but they keep the tradition and the culture of the past, even before becoming Muslim. It's very interesting and very beautiful to experience and to understand in person that reality. So at 11 a.m. in the Sultan's Palace there is the tea ceremony. 5 women guards come to the tea room to prepare and pick up the tea to then take to the Sultan. It's a ceremony that comes for a lot of centuries, and it's keeping the tradition. In the days that the Sultan is here, they still continuing doing this ceremony to keep the tradition. And they say that even if the Sultan is not here, his soul is in the palace, so they should continue taking the tea to the soul of the Sultan. It's very interesting to see it and to know that this type of tradition are kept. So after visiting the Sultan Palace, a walking distance, we get to the water castle, Taman Sari. I'm going to visit now, and it has some relation with Portugal. Are you curious? If you are, come with me visiting.
Talking about the architecture of this place, Taman Sari, if we follow the legend of the local people, one of the designer is from Portuguese. The local people call him Temang Tekis. In fact, the designer consists of several numbers of people, but one of them is the Portuguese guys who were living here after he was traveling with the boat and then stranded in the Indian Ocean. Temang is like a special title for the people who are working with the Sultan. And Tekis, it's coming from Portuguese. And that's true. If we're looking at the style of this palace, it's not representing Japanese architecture, but it's the combination of several styles from Europe, from China, from Hindu even. You can see over there, right above the door, the head of a demon. That definitely is the Hindu influence. It's what we call it kala. So in the temple you will see more. It's always above the door. Kala, it's god of time. In our philosophy, time is like demon. That is why they keep it that the head of the kalamas above the door. It means to warn us, be careful with the time. Time watching you like demon. If you don't know how to spend the time, you will be eaten by your time. So the value of time, even in the old days, they have already known that time is very important. Means use your time efficiently in this life. Don't spend your time for nothing.
For nothing. Agreed.
See?
So we continue our journey in Yogyakarta. Right now we are going to visit the biggest Hindu temple and more beautiful Hindu temple in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, Prambanan. It's my first time in a Hindu temple. As soon as I arrived, I got like a kind of a breathtaking feeling because it's such a big monument, and thinking that it was built in the ancient times without the machinery that exists today, it's just impressive. Also inside the temple we can see a lot of carvings that goes to meticulous details, and they are very beautiful. They accompany also a story, and right now I feel in a peaceful place. I feel really in peace inside me and really relaxed, and I'm just enjoying a bit of this amazing monument that makes a really beautiful view. Also we can see that there are some parts that were reconstructed, but that was just a decision made to preserve this Hindu temple and to understand that the religious heritage but also the cultural heritage of Java Island is kept and protected. So with that reconstruction we can have the idea how this temple was in the past, and it's quite impressive. So after the visit I'm going just to relax here a bit, sit down and enjoy this amazing view.
And that wraps up my first day exploring Yogyakarta. I already feel that there is so much more waiting to be discovered here, and I can't wait to see what surprises tomorrow will bring. So make sure you stay tuned for the next part of my travel vlog, supported by the Embassy of Indonesia in Lisbon and Pacto. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.